Yay! Hi. Hello. Okay, so this is unplanned. Okay, I didn't plan to do this video, but I'm on my way to go grocery shopping this Saturday. So as I was stepping out, it just occurred to me that I could do a short they call it vlog, right? I could do something short, like a story time that has to do with how I became a teacher. What was the transition to becoming a teacher, right? Okay, so it's just going to be short, but no, I don't think it will be short. But just sit back, relax. If you can take a cold tea, iced tea, or a drink or something, and just join me and listen to my long story, because it's going to take roughly 10 or 15 minutes thereabouts. Yeah. Okay, so now let me go straight to the gist while I wait. Okay, so how did I become a teacher? Well, back in Nigeria, I used to be a teacher for a primary school. So I was a preschool teacher in Nigeria before coming to the United States. Okay, and so when I got to the United States, while I was still trying to figure out, okay, what do I do? What kind of job do I want to do? And all of that. I would say God just sent my pastor's wife to me. Yeah, I don't know what led to the conversation that she's, I knew she was a teacher, but it just didn't click. There's this tendency for you to think that, especially for those of us who come to the abroad, like they say, when we come to the abroad, there's this popular thing with everybody wants to be a nurse. There's nothing wrong with being a nurse, don't get me wrong, but I must tell you, being a teacher is the best thing that can happen to anybody, or being in education is the best thing that can happen to anyone who is looking to pursue a career. I would say, yeah, it's flexible. Well, for some countries it's not flexible. Yes, it's flexible because you get to still spend time with your children. The holidays are free. You get paid during the holidays. Yes, you get paid during the holidays. There are no extra time. Well, if you are someone who is I'm ambitious, but if you're someone who is after money, you might say, well, what you get paid as a teacher is not enough. But I must tell you, it has not just put food on my table, it has put clothes on my back. It allows me to have the little luxuries of life here and there. So yes, that's what the job of a teacher, the pay of a teacher, can do for you. So back to the story. So yeah, I knew my pastor's wife was a teacher, but I never took time out to have the kind of conversation like telling her, oh, I'm looking for a job or anything. No, but somehow I would say God just directed her to me, and then we got talking. And so while in the conversation, she now said, okay, so what are you doing right now? I said, well, I'm not doing anything. I've not gotten a job yet. Because one of the reasons why I guess we never had that conversation was because I wasn't exactly looking for a job, because my son at that time was not of age to go into elementary school. So I needed to stay home with him to be able to I needed to be home. My husband was the only one working at that time. So I needed to be home for the kids, pick up my daughter and all of that. So when he hit the age 4, then I was free to, now go to work. So yeah, so when that now happened, and then he turned 4, I'd already gotten the information from my pastor's wife telling me that, oh, I could start off as being a substitute teacher, to get into the system, and it's not so difficult. All I needed to do was evaluate my transcript and blah blah blah, told me the process of becoming a substitute teacher. That's where I started from. I started as a substitute teacher, which is a very good place to start, because it gives you the chance really to test run all the different grade levels that's here in the United States. Oh yes, I think maybe moving forward I'll probably do a series of the process of becoming a teacher in the United States, the different certification processes that you can go through to becoming a teacher, because I must tell you, it's easy but also it's not easy because of course you have to take the certification test to be able to get certified for each state. Each state has their own way of transitioning into being a teacher. So having said that, so like I said, so I'd already gotten all the details of how to become a substitute teacher in the district where I lived. So when I got all the details, by the time my son was 4 and was ready to go to school, that meant that, oh, I'm free, so now I could get a job. And the one thing that's good about being a teacher is, like I said, once the children are on holiday, you are also on holiday, except you want to do summer classes, but I usually don't because of my kids. Okay, and once they are get off the bus, I'm already home, or I'm in less than 5 minutes, I'm home to pick, to be at home with them. So pretty much our schedules were almost the same. So that for me was a win-win, that I would get the chance to be with my kids, that I'll also get the chance to earn, work, and at the same time, be available for my family. That's very, very important to me. Family is one thing I don't joke with. So when that opportunity came up, I'm like, okay, awesome. Considering that I was also a teacher back home in Nigeria, this was not a difficult thing for me to just, transition into. It was just that, I was also scared that, the way the kids here are raised is different from the way we raised our kids. Our kids are more respectful. Is it more respectful? Like, they fear us. And so there's the possibility of them being more respectful to us as adults. But here it's a different ball game entirely. So yeah, so that was the case. So that was the fear I had teaching here. But my pastor's wife encouraged me so well. She was like, no, don't worry, you don't have an accent problem, you speak very well. That I've seen people with worse accents, and they still do so well. So that encouraged me, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. So I went ahead, did the necessary application, evaluated my transcripts for the district to be able to see that I went through college, because you really need to have gone to college, which is university back home, to be able to teach here in the United States. But as a substitute, even with a high school degree, it's just that you would earn less, okay? But you can still sub with your high school degree. But for us Nigerians, we always go to school, so that wasn't my case. So I now started off as a substitute teacher, and then from being a substitute teacher, I then transitioned into the system proper. That means I now became a co-teacher, which was an awesome experience for me. But while I was a substitute teacher, I tried out all the grade levels. So that means from kinder through to 12th grade. I did all the grade levels. I worked with all the children of all the age grade grade levels. So that would be from ages 4 to 18 or 20. Yeah, so I did all of that. So I had experience with all the grade levels. I knew what I wanted to do. That helped me figure out where I would do well, the kind of kids I could tolerate and accommodate regardless of their behavior issues. Yeah, so that's what I did when I got here. So as a substitute teacher, then I now became a co-teacher in a classroom. As a substitute teacher, I had the opportunity to do a long-term sub. I became a long-term sub for a particular school. So they liked me, it worked well, we're doing good. And then I got another opportunity to now become a co-teacher, which allowed me to enjoy the benefits and the retirement stuff that come with being a teacher. As a substitute teacher, you're like a contract. You're on a contract. You call the shots. You decide what day you want to go to school, the days you don't want to, and all of that. So yeah, so then I became a co-teacher, which is what they call paraprofessionals here. So I did that. I think I did that for 2 years. Yes. And then I now became a classroom teacher. Yes. So if you want to see, if you want to know more about how to become a teacher, how to become a teacher in Texas, I think I would take time out every weekend now, and then I would share 1 or 2 details on how and the process on becoming a teacher. So yes, so that's me just while waiting for my husband, like 10 minutes really, for him to join me, and then I'll go grocery shopping. So I thought, let me just do this quick video and to tell people that, oh yeah, being a teacher is amazing. How to become a teacher, I would tell you, is easier than any other profession. So if you want to go into the educational line, you want to become a teacher, you're coming from Nigeria or any part of the world, I think this is a channel for you to check out. Yes, because moving forward, I will try as much as I can to put up videos on how to become a teacher, the different certifications that you would need to becoming a teacher. But definitely, for sure, you have to have a college degree. It doesn't matter what field or what discipline or course that you studied in school, but you first and foremostly have to have a degree to be able to pursue a career in teaching. Anybody can do this. It's not as difficult as we all think. I think maybe the only fear probably will be, oh, okay, the kids are different from the kids that we are used to. But you know what? If you're patient, you will do just fine. If I could do it, you can. So yes, so thank you for watching my story time about how I became a teacher. There's more to come from where this came from, so stay tuned, watch out for more videos, and I hope I'm able to help you out. Feel free to ask any question, and most importantly also, please subscribe, click the notification bell or button, and you will get direct notification anytime there's a new video. So thank you. I need to get going. I think he's coming out. I think I need to get going, and I will see you some other time. Bye bye.